Hello friends, today I would like to talk to you about Ayurveda. So unlike the other topics I covered this week, Ayurveda is not actually one of the steps on that eight-limbed path of Hatha Yoga. But Ayurveda actually encompasses all of yoga. So this is perhaps one of my favorite subjects because it encompasses yoga, meditation, breath work, lifestyle, daily routines, diet. It just covers it all. It's so amazing. So Ayurveda originated from the Vedas, the most ancient text in yoga philosophy. And so it originated from the same source as yoga. And technically, it is the oldest medical system of India. And it's a system that is very holistic. It's a system that is all about connecting ourselves with nature, with our true nature and with the nature within which we live. So Ayurveda says that there are 5 elements that exist within nature: ether, air, fire, water, and earth. And all of these 5 elements exist within all things in the universe, as well as within ourselves. Ayurveda says that we as individuals are simply a microcosm of the macrocosm, which is the universe. And that we all have all 5 of these elements within us, and just at different proportions. And that's what leads to our individual body-mind constitution. So the proportion of which we have these elements within us lead to determine our individual body-mind constitution according to Ayurveda. And once we understand what our specific body-mind constitution is, and it's different for everyone, once we understand what that is for us, we gain greater understanding into our nature. We gain greater understanding as to why and how we are affected by certain things in our life. Because our specific dosha constitution is also affected by the season. So the dosha or constitution of the season, the climate, the time of day, right? Because we are simply a microcosm of the macrocosm, which is the universe. So we are affected by nature's seasons. We are made up of the same elements as all things in nature. So to give you an example, one of my primary doshas, so one of the primary aspects of my constitution is vata, which is primarily composed of the elements of air and ether. Fall is the season of vata, air and ether. Now, I have always noticed that I feel a bit more unsettled, ungrounded as we move into fall season. I tend towards a little bit more anxiety that season, a little bit more restlessness. It's just not always been a favorite season for me. And as I came to understand Ayurveda, that one of my primary doshas is vata, that fall is vata season. So I'm primarily composed of air and ether. The fall season is primarily air and ether. So the combination of those two leads to excess vata within my system, which can lead to feeling ungrounded, feeling restless, feelings of anxiety. And so understanding this, I now have tools, because Ayurveda then describes tools, lifestyles, diet, routines that you can implement, yoga practices that you can implement to help cultivate greater balance. So that now, since I've learned these tools, I can enter into fall season with greater ease. So that's just one simple example of how understanding Ayurveda can affect our daily life and how we move through life with greater balance and greater ease. So again, just like I mentioned in my other videos, this is a large topic. I just wanted to give you a brief introduction of it today. I would love to provide you with a live webinar where I can answer your questions directly and we can dive even deeper into this topic. So if that's something you're interested, please let me know by liking this video, leaving a comment, or sending me a message directly. Until then, as always, I'm sending you so much love.